Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and this is my, this is my channel, Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about Aries in the 5th house. So, Aries in the 5th house and what that means in your birth chart. So before we begin, I can't talk today. I'm gonna grab a drink. So before we begin today, we're gonna get into Aries in the 5th house. So, before we begin, I'll just give you guys a little bit of a heads up. I have a Vedic Astrology sale going on right now, 30% off. You can find more information at vincent.thunderwizard.com. That's a link right there. And then the link above it is my link to my course. It's like a yoga course, a qigong course, and basically it's a meditation course as well. So it kind of walks you through like a morning, midday, and a evening practice where you can grow spiritually. Those practices are designed to help you grow spiritually. So yeah, that's what those are for. So combines yoga, qigong, and meditation. And qigong and yoga are forms of meditation too. Alright guys, so now we'll talk about Aries in the 5th house. So, in order to understand this, we need to understand what Aries is. So Aries is action. It's a lot of masculine energy, like a lot of energy. It's just a sign of a lot of energy, masculine energy, like taking action, doing things in the world and stuff like that. So when we have Aries in the 5th house, what is the 5th house? The 5th house isn't like Leo would be the natural 5th house. It has to do with creativity, self-expression, children. It's the house of children. It's the house of playfulness, sexuality and sensuality, having fun, playing, being creative, and acting and other types of like art and self-expression, things like that. Has to do with music as well. Art, music, and acting, self-expression, stuff like that. So what happens when we have Aries in the 5th house? Well, we bring this masculine energy sign, the warrior, the natural warrior, into the 5th house. So there's a lot of masculine creative energy here. So when we have Aries in the 5th house, we have things like really like being really expressive with your like with Aries type things. So like for example, you could use sports as like a form of creative expression kind of thing. You could use athleticism or like physical ability as like a form of creation or being, creative or self-expressive. It's almost like ice skating. I think of ice skating when I think of this position. It's like kind of like a dance, but kind of like a sport kind of thing. So it kind of creates this like self-expression with mixed with like Aries, like competition, competitiveness, things like that. And so, you could even do like, could be like American Idol, stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's this competition of creativity, basically. So you have a lot of competitive energy along with this creativity, this creative energy. So it's kind of like, yeah, like, like artists, musicians, actors competing to be the best musician, to be the best actor, things like that. So your ego is really tied to competition, but your ego is also really tied to creativity. It's kind of, and also you would benefit from looking where your Mars is placed with this position and what its relationship to the sun is, because what is it called? Mars rules Aries, and the sun rules the 5th house. So yeah, it's kind of, you should check those both out. But yeah, basically Aries is this competitive kind of person who has this competitive nature, who like also wants to like be creative, but also use it in a competitive way, because like one thing to activate your creativity, to activate your your 5th house, you would use competition. So like, for example, you might be pretty good at doing some kind of a creative art, but if you activate that with competition, then that's just going to send it to the next level, kind of thing. Because Aries loves competition, loves like, showing off and being better than everybody else and stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty cool sign. So yeah, this is a good placement for like actors and all kinds of people. If you're involved in any kind of creative thing, then yeah, you'll be pretty good here. It'll actually serve you to have this placement if you're doing like creative stuff. So anyway, guys, let me check the time here, and we're good. So yeah, this has been Aries in the 5th house. Once again, guys, go ahead and check out this website here, vincent.thunderwizard.com, to book an astrology reading with me. They're 30% off. And go ahead and check out my courses down here at gebotheshaman.gumroad.com. And so the same course that's available here, up here, is available down here. So yeah. But this one, so I just made this available so people could pay like in full and get the whole program. That's down here. But if you want to just try it out for a month, then you go here to patreon.com/GeboTheShaman. So okay, guys, so yeah, check those out, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.